Good day, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good day, everybody out there. So have you put again with us on Upper Reporters and Talk, the program where we discuss and give our unbiased and unreserved opinion on the issues affecting the social, political, and economic welfare of Nigerians across Nigeria, connecting Nigerians home and abroad. Today is the 10th day of March 2025. And again, we're in the studio for our 102 episode, our 102 edition of the program. As we always do it, there's going to be interesting topics today. Yes, we're going to give you interesting topics from across Nigeria within Connecting Nigerians. But first, let me introduce myself. I like to introduce myself. Go by the name of Bizo J, your regular host and moderator. And yes, Upper Reporters are going to be available at this point in time. However, keeping it real, keeping it real. Upper Reporters are going to be available at the moment. He might join us on the program. Yes. Going forward, yes, we're going to talk about things happening, but first, let me send my links across to my golden panelists so that they can join us as well. Yes, as it goes today, we'll talk about the happenings across board. Yes, first of all, let's talk about the topics coming from Upper Reporters. Breaking says planned reconciliation between Fubara lawmakers collapse as Amaewhule-led assembly refuses to show up. Well, these topics, yes, they are topics connecting Nigerians for sure. Yes, but with exclusive details, we like to discuss them with in-house people, especially those from Rivers. Do we really have in-depth knowledge of what's going on in the Rivers State today? The next news says El-Rufai dumps APC for SDP. It's about to go down. Yes, APC. El-Rufai dumps APC for SDP. Well, that is that is the other topic. But going forward, yes, going forward in other news, those are the two news coming out from Upper Reporters desk. In other news, I like to say the government PDP trade blame over state challenges. Well, this is what another trend is from Edo State. Yes, there have been stories going around in Edo State. It has been funny because we saw there's a video that went viral on the trending Edo State Union and the revenue collection contractor. Yes, there's been stories about that too, and it has been lingering. Well, those are the things we can see coming in from. Those are the things we see coming in from Edo State these days. Yes. I don't have my panelists yet in the studio with me, but we'll see how it goes. And we'll see. I don't have my panelists with me, but we'll see how it goes. And we'll have more discourse. But Going to Edo State, like I said, the Edo government, PDP, blame trade over state challenges. Well, that is the third topic of the day. And going on to the fourth topic, this is coming in from Rivers State. Yes, this is coming in from Rivers State. And he says, this is talking about the names of 13 senators who refused to sign the final report on Natasha suspend emerges. There are 13 senators in the House, of I think 109, that didn't sign the final report. I think they were saying the verdict was too short, came up too fast, and they didn't sign it. But well, these are the things we see. So that is the fourth topic of the day. Going forward, I don't know if I should be before I go. Maybe probably wait for a few of my panelists to come in. First, I like to say something. There's been a change in time from our end. However, things have changed a bit. Yes, a change in time from our end. Yes, there's another okay, today upon discussion I had with someone, there was an observation. I wouldn't mention names at this point, but there was an observation. The things we buy in our country, the things we buy in places where we go. Yes. Please, I want to make an advice. I don't know how many people are watching me now, but anytime you try to buy stuff in certain places, please do the needful. Try to check for expiry date. I'm talking about food we eat, packaged goods. You know, there are things that everything has a duration, everything has a tenor, everything has an expiry timeline. Please, when we want to buy stuff, we know sometimes you might just want to pop in and pop out. Sometimes you might not be so much in tuned with time. Sometimes you might be in a hurry. Sometimes you might just get carried away, or you might, yes, it happens to the best of us. We can forget. But always try to check out the expiry. I'm not saying people, over time, what we do, we don't only check expiry. Oh, sorry, Joe. I thought we don't only check expiry, we check the content of whatever product we consume. We check whatever product we consume. But at the moment, please do not let that slide. Always check out for expiry, because some business had sold an expired drug to a consumer or a customer or a client, whoever way, and the client has consumed some bit of that drug, and before he realized that the drug had expired. Yes, this happened. This is real talk. This happened, and the person had to go back for claims. Yes, the person had to go back for claims. Now we know how it is. But when you tell when you tell a business for refund, that's one of the most difficult tasks ever. So the refund process took a while, and they had to get a lawyer involved before funds was remitted, or funds were re- replaced or returned. Yes, I'm not going. I'm not. We are not bringing the case here to upper reporters. We are just saying, because that is basic knowledge. Basic knowledge that we need to put in place when you want to buy tin food, whatever you consume. Sometimes it might even be a product. It might not just be something you want to consume. Most item, whether it's paint, whether it's petroleum product, whether it's whatever it is, try to go as far to check for expiry dates. Even our debit cards and credit cards have expiry dates. Batteries, tires, a lot of stuff have expiry dates. Even, okay, let's say cars. Cars do not really have expiry date, but they have manufacturing dates, which can give you a stipulated brain frame on time frame for these vehicles. So what we do, this is just a little lesson, or just a little, it's just something little I'm putting out there. Please, guys, when you go on a research, when you go when you go shopping, please do not fail to check for expiry dates. Do not fail to check for expiry dates before you purchase. When you see an expired stuff, do not make it a quarrel. Let the business know your goods are expired. Yes, please do something about it. It is not a fight. It doesn't have to be something that could lead to quarrels or anything extra. Yes. Now going to our topics for the day. Yes, going back to the topics for the day. So like I said, in the first, sorry guys, I'm not using my camera today, not for any reason. Yes. Okay, the first topic of today is a planned reconciliation committee or meeting between Fubara Lawmakers collapse as the led assembly refuses to show up. Yes, there's been brewing issues in River State, Port Harcourt, in Port Harcourt, River State. Yes, between the governor and the House of Assembly. It is, it is, it is, it is, it is normal. It is normal for everyone. This is democracy, and everybody's got the plan, and everybody's got the boldness to make decisions how they want it. Yes, everybody cannot be on the same page. Yes, there'll be alliances, and there'll be opposition, and there'll be allies, and there'll be opposition. But it is left for us to realize that we are standing on the part of a democratic way of government, or a democratic part of government, which an arm strengthens the other arm, which means like a separation of power. Everybody has a role to play, and but we go according to the books, which is probably the law, constitution, and the laws. Yes, the lands have laws, and the country has its constitutions. So in democracy, these things come hand in hand. So I'm not saying yes, the impossible cannot happen. When I mean the possible cannot happen, that too, there can be factions or there can be issues in governance. Yes, it happens everywhere as human beings, especially when you have too many elites in one place, or uh, um, too many people thinking, or people trying to do it right. Yes, no. So all that matters is that they agree to disagree or disagree to agree. So anything can happen in any local government. But my only concern is that Rivers, Osun State, and Edo State are not having a good time at this point in our democratic life. And the reason I'm saying this, these parties, they are trying to. These are states that are trying to twist its turn or go on a U-turn to the ruling party. Yeah, because first and foremost, when I wake up every day, I go straight after I do certain things. When people when I do certain things, and I try to check on the messages I see on media, or try to check on messages I see here and there. And I realize, yes, there are political unrest in several places, there are developments in several places, and there are extra issues in certain places. Okay, I'm not going to point hands or fingers to any direction per se, because go look at it. Lagos State is an APC state. I've been an APC state right from inception, but there's been a growing issue there since the Speaker of the House, since the Speaker of the House had his own time. Yes, there were issues, but still, Edo is still an unrest. The local government, the local government, the local government issues is still brewing in Edo without a resolve. There's a local government issue brewing in Osun State that they just had an election. Even the local government in Rivers State has had issues. Now it's now lingering, putting putting loggerheads in between the governor and the assembly. How can we make progress in wars? How can we make progress where there are battles? Why is this happening around us? What does it take? What is the need? What is everybody trying to achieve by making things extremely difficult? I still don't get it. So it is funny with the way things are going. Yeah, people say, yeah, let them just forget about it. Let them stop fighting so that they can have a united front, or let so the development can take its course. Yes, I get it. Development sure can take its course, but the truth is, the honest truth is this. I think they have the scuffle so that there won't be developments. In Edo, for example, we don't understand what's going on. It seems there's work, but it seems like everything is on a halt. That could be understood because there's a tribunal in hand, but even if the tribunal or not, it doesn't stop the people. If the tribunal takes 6 months, does it mean we are just going to be floating around or just dragging ourselves around for a final verdict? Is that the pattern? I don't think that would be a good one. On the other hand, what about other places? In River State, the only things we hear about is that going on in River State have been issues. one issue or the other, one issue from here or there. Why is this so? Why um, why they having conflict? Well, let's see how it unfolds because I know from what I saw again in a different news, the House of Assembly has ordered for the arrest of the RESEC RESEC means Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission. The REC that I think they said announced the results for the local government election. The Rivers State government, the Rivers State House of Assembly are putting him, they are saying he should be arrested. I just don't understand what's going on. You're crying. These people want him arrested. Well, the now they can say now it's easy for them to say they want him arrested. What about those other wrecks or that have made certain decisions in other parts of the state? Those other wrecks that have made. What about the wreck in Edo State that did the Edo State election? What happens to him? Is he supposed to be walking free after all the hula baloo and the dashu dasha that we saw at the elections? Well, let us not continue to point fingers. We are not pointing fingers. I'm just saying there are some certain things. If we want to put things right, perhaps we don't do half by half. We do it all round square. If we are going to continue to ask for arrest for one, why not ask for arrest for all? Some of these people that are even asking for the head of John the Baptist had the same kind of election results and the same a certain rec announced them as winners. That's why they are becoming House of Assembly members today, senators, etc. It's the same process. This is why we talk about the electoral reform in the program, because the issues they all intertwine with each other. Well, I'm the only one in the studio so far. I don't have I have my panelists. My panelists have come. Hello, Pai Gaiva. Hello, Chief Oye.
Yes, nice to come here again.
Yes,
Hello,
yes,
back. Good evening, sir.
yes. Good evening. Yes, the first topic we are not going to deliberate so much about it because he's talking about the reconciliation meeting between the governor of Rivers State and the lawmaker. I don't know. Do you guys have any idea? Are you guys abreast with this information with the happenings in Rivers State? If I can, do you have any information, any idea, any information about that?
I don't know yet. I just saw the news recently all over the place. They said the Amaewhule faction refused to attend the peace meeting. So because
Okay.
of that, the peace initiative has broken down. Initially, I said it that the president of the country is one of the our major problems for him to stick his nose in the affairs of Rivers State. You see,
Yes.
one problem with we Africans, we begin to see these people. We call them our father, the father of the nation. It's not the father of the nation. This is a constitutional democracy. There's no father. We have a president, and his job is rightly cut out for him. His job is not to mediate between two factions in a state, more especially when the two warring factions are from different political background. So you don't, because the judiciary is there to take care of what is going on. It's not supposed to invite both of them to Abuja and mediate between them. And even if you want to mediate between them, you have to be fair. You don't have to take side with one because the one is supporting you and all that. You see, the resolution of that is mediation is what is causing ripples now, and that
Yes,
ripples will continue until they finally destroy that state. And you know how strategically River State is strategically in terms of finance and even population and development to the whole country. Most of the Nigeria oil wet is coming from River State, and you are there. The empire or the umpires are destabilizing the state. You are taking side with one. Look at what happened in Edo State too when he said he wants to give Edo State to APC, and look at what is happening today. Look at the insecurity that we are experiencing in Edo State. Look at the Obasa issue in Lagos State. It's all problems all over. You know, coercing people to decamp. If everybody decamps to APC, then we don't have a democracy anymore. It's not more interesting. So there's no end in sight in this Rivers State debacle. There's no end in sight at all. I pray God touches the heart of Wike and Fubara, because they say where two elephants fight, the grass there will suffer. That's what is happening. The revenue that is accrued to River State has been withheld by I think it was the court that pronounced that. So how do you expect that state to take care of its finances? The state that is embarking on a lot of projects and all that, and even the civil servants and all the money the state is supposed to pay to is the whole staff of the state. So it's good. It's a major problem. Let us just fold our arms and see how it goes. So thank you very much.
thank you very much. Yes, it is the River State issue is really on the news. I think it's on the forefront of the news because they've been trends up and down. Yes, they are giving
Different
they are,
verdicts,
they are
different
giving
verdicts by different
different.
courts.
Yes, I think it's time with the local government elections, and
Yes.
Wike is hell bent on ensuring that Fubara gets a hard time to make to hard time being a governor, and I don't know. It beats my imagination that Wike from Abuja is controlling things.
You see,
Well,
Wike will regret all these things. There have been former governors of River State. He dealt with Rotimi Amechi when Rotimi Amechi handed over to him. To the extent he was saying Rotimi Amechi should not come to River State. Rotimi Amechi decided to play it low, though that one at that time was trying to stand his ground. A lot of governors has ruled and they left. No one has destabilized the state to this extent. So I don't know what Wike wants. Well, I don't know. We human being, the insatiability of human being. How much do you want? Because you are handling the budget of FCT, and you equally want to handle the budget of or the resources that is coming from River State. What are you going to do with all this money? Your wife is a chief justice, and what do they want? What do they want actually? What
I
do they
think it's
want?
I
And if
think
they
it's
say they should arrest, I'm sorry, sir, they should arrest
the wreck.
the wreck. They should arrest.
The
What about the
yes,
what about the wreck that destabilized Edo State? What
exactly.
about what about the wreck that
I
gave
think the
the
presidency. I
yeah,
think
they gave the
presidency.
presidency? Yeah, yeah,
What
the
about the other
yes.
wrecks?
What are they
I said,
gonna do with the
what
with
can
the
we do
with the
about
wreck?
them? I said, yes,
So
exactly
what
my
what about
statement.
Mahmoud? What about Mahmoud Yakubu? Has he been arrested? So
So
I'm not trying to say what that probably if there was malfeasance during the election. If there was, I'm not trying to say he was right, but if there was, he should face the music. But others should face the music too. Not only Rivers State, Edo State, even the national, even Mahmoud Yakubu that gave us a INEC regulation or guidelines and refused to follow his guidelines during the federal the national election. What have we done to them? Nothing. So the selective amnesia, selective justice is what is going on, and it's not helpful to our country. It's not helpful at all. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Pike. I've always a pleasure having your submission on topics. Yes. Well, just before we break it down, and I'll say I'd like to give extra talks on just extra headlines on the same River State issues, because River State, the crisis, they say resign or be impeached. Okocha tells these are they are telling the assembly. The assembly is telling the chairman of the APC Congress in River State, Tony Okocha, has called on the state governor to resign or face impeachment. Okocha made this call while describing the invitation of 27 lawmakers, the meeting by Fubara as a big gift. This crazy stuff that we see, they are telling the governor to resign or he'll be impeached. And this is a party chairman. So that these days, the APC party chairman are becoming, well, let us.
I think the judiciary is a big problem. I think the Supreme Court has pronounced that those people that defected to APC they have not actually defected because their names are not in the APC register. You can imagine what the Supreme Court of a country is doing to our country. You know, so everything is in the constitution. If you defect, you lose your seat, and the Supreme Court is now saying because their names have not been inscribed in the APC register, it is assumed that they are saying PDP or something. Look at that. Those are people. These are people that celebrated on national TV, and they even went to Abuja to meet Tinubu that they have defected. And you are saying because their name is their name supposed to just jump from River State to APC register automatically? Is it not a thing of a process? It takes a process, you know. So I don't. Judiciary is our problem. Judiciary is our problem. Something must be done. There has to be a radical revolution before we can get changes. Otherwise, we are going to remain where we are. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Still on the APC, the River State discourse, budget to make the pro-wiki lawmakers give condition to make Fubara. These same people have given the governor condition, but the governor, in his own stride, has come to say they will emerge stronger despite the challenges. Fubara is assuring the people of River State, who everyone believes is with him. Yes, this is not the only state that is going through an issue or a debacle. The Osun State is still having something of this kind. But well, we hope things unfold and such battles don't stunt development or progress in our society. Everybody has something to say. Everybody is triggered by one news or the other. Either it's coming from the National Assembly or it's coming from the State Assembly or the other assemblies. Remember on Friday we got a rumor, or rather an allege that some lawmakers in Edo State were planning to decamp. Today is Monday. We have put our ears on the ground. Nothing like that has popped up, but we still keep our fingers crossed. Well, on to the next news. There's been a big one. The former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, he dumps the APC for SDP. The former governor of Kaduna State dumps the APC for SDP. This is a man that was supposed to be one of the ministers in Tinubu's government. Yes. Although some weeks ago he came out and said the committee did not screen him not because the assembly did not want to, but because the president himself did not want to. Well, let me just give a little reading on what we have from Punch newspaper. Former Kaduna State governor and founding member of the APC, Nasir El-Rufai, has dumped the ruling party for the Social Democratic Party. The prominent politician cited a growing misalignment between his personal values and the current direction of the APC as a primary reason for his decision. El-Rufai disclosed this in a press statement released on his X handle on Monday, where he expressed his disappointment with the APC leadership, accusing the party of straying from the progressive ideas of its founding members. As a founding member of the APC, or the All Progressive Congress, I have found memories of working with other compatriots to negotiate the merger of political parties that created the APC. Since 2013, I've hoped that my personal values and those of the APC will continue to align until I choose to retire from politics. Developments in the 2 years confirm that those who currently control and run the APC do not desire to acknowledge, much less address the party unhealthy situation, and raise concerns in the private and more recently in the public regarding the party capricious trajectory. Therefore, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to read everything on the news. I'm just going to say, okay, yes, there's a disgruntled man here, and he's decided to switch. But you know, in politics, when such things happen like this, you would know that a battle is about to emerge. El-Rufai, yes, former governor of Kaduna State, outspoken. Yes, yeah, he was heavily outspoken in the past, and a lot of people criticized him. But he made his name. He made his name he first made his name on the limelight when he was the minister of the Federal Capital Territory under the Olusegun Obasanjo administration. Yes, if I get it right. I can't remember the years, but in the span where Obasanjo was president, he was FCT minister, and that was when he did the bold things that gave him the respect he has today. Then he became the governor of Kaduna State. Even when the crisis in Kaduna tried to put him in a dent, but today he has swung as a founding father or one of the founding members of the APC upon the merger. He feels that there's a problem in the party structure and hierarchy. Now he has swung to a different party, SDP. Before doing this, he also visited the ex-Minister of Interior, Ralph Arebosola, who we believe is disgruntled as well. He visited Pastor Tunde Bakare in Lagos. I think the rumor also said he visited the former president, Buhari, the former president Muhammadu Buhari, and some other big wigs across the country. Is this a plot? What is going on here? I like my panelists to have a close call on this. Let us deliberate on what is going on. It's political. This is extremely political, especially for a big wig like Nasir El-Rufai to change parties 2 years from the next election. We have just 1 year and a few months to 2020. Yes, we have 1 year and a few months to 2027. However, big gun has just the barrel. What, Chief Oye, are you there? Okay, let us leave Chief Oye aside. Epagaiva, I know you don't travel, you can't be here for too long, but I want you to give us a submission on this matter. What do you think is happening here?
It's their normal procedures. Because Rufai, I think his name is Rufai from our Rise News, he's always saying that we don't have to die in their wars. Rufai and Farotimi, the brave Farotimi, they used to say we don't have to die in their wars, and they are 100% right, because these politicians, if they don't behave like this, which means they are giving us surprises. So if they behave the way they used to behave, there are no major surprises, because it's their way of life. They can never be trusted. I can see that El-Rufai has been ostracized by the big wings in the APC. I think he has been declared a persona non grata. He sees himself as somebody that is no longer relevant in the scheme of things. That is why he's crying. You see, all the 8 years he was governor of Kaduna State, there was one by after another. Communities were being sacked by a group of people and even renamed after those group of people that were sacking those. Since he left as governor, the peace has literally returned to Kaduna State. I don't know where he stands. He was the one that said before that they used to pay these terrorists or bandits. He used to cross to another country to pay them so that they don't kill people. Well, up till now, he has not revealed the people he has paid. So he's not to be trusted anyway. And the other guy that was the guy he tormented when he was a governor, the senator he tormented, senator from Kaduna State, has given out a statement. That one has said the El-Rufai no longer has a electoral value. But for me, I think it still has a electoral value. These people, you don't underrate them. But by the time they come together, like now he's visiting the enemies of the president. Aregbesola is one of the enemies of the president. Uh, he has visited Aregbesola. He is visiting some other people. I think he's trying to garner.
Yeah, you just write maybe just a brief as it came in and what you done. Just a brief.
You have to just say that refer to.
Yeah, please, sorry, go ahead.
Yes. Should I go on?
Yeah, go on, sir. Sorry about that.
Okay. I think it's just they just try to garner support first from a lot of people. They have been doing underground work, and I think it has materialized. That is why he has decided to move to SDP. In the days and weeks coming, let us see what is going to happen. What they have been cooking. Let us see the outcome of what they have been cooking. There were speculations that even Obi and El-Rufai will team up to float a party or something, and even there's a rumor that even Atiku Abubakar is trying to move to another party. These people, they will never cease to amuse us. So let us see what
these are alleges. Yes, I heard so those are alleges. Everybody, well, not really alleges. A lot of people come online to try to perpetuate what they want to happen or what they think their beliefs are. So
no, it's already happening. That's why they are saying it.
Politicians
would deny.
They feel El-Rufai is a force who should have been either maybe vice president in the previous or the current administration, or he should have been one of the main channels through which the success could have been achieved. So people are thinking if a man like this is going to a party, he has to carry some of the big wigs along with him so that it can be a formidable battle in the future or in the nearest future. However, people are saying that if El-Rufai can pull this along, it will be beautiful for Peter Obi, who has been the online favorite, to merge with him to become as solid that as he can get, which means if but someone asked a question somewhere that I happen to read from. He said, okay, now if Peter Obi goes to SDP, and they know, everybody knows that, like it is being said, power still has to be in the South for the next 4 years, or next, or the remainder of the tenure, which means in 2027, a president still has to emerge from the South. Will Peter Obi be ready to run just for 4 years, or will he go take, when if or when, or if magic happens and he becomes president, he's going to do one tenure, because after that tenure, they are going to say, okay, we need to switch power back to the North. Someone asked that question where in a place where I saw it. Well, I didn't see the answer, but that raised an important one. Good. If Gabi goes to OPP and he wins, he's going to do just one tenure, because after 4 years, they will say power will go to the North, and El-Rufai will practically want to be the candidate there. Well,
the fact is, this power we are talking about, if eventually Obi clinches the nomination and he becomes the president, and if he performs optimally, people might even beg him to have a second term. That is, Nigerians, we are very liberal people and very intelligent people. It's because all these presidents are not performing. If the president from the North is performing very well and above average, or even close to perfection, nobody will even need a president from the South. For me, I think I'm sharing the notion of most Nigerians. It's because they are not doing anything. That is why, we already know they are not doing anything. Let the president come this way and bring a little development to the South. And when you did nothing, and when you have your slot, then you can take the development to the North. I think that's what is happening. If Buhari had behaved, if Buhari had performed very well, nobody is going to be asking for all these sectional or geopolitical president. We just need performance. But anyway, let us see what is going to happen. Nobody knows all these nocturnal meetings they are having, these late night meetings these people are having. Nobody knows what they are discussing. So let's see what happens.
yes, sir. Thank you very much. But whatever happens, we hope it happens for the best. Thank you. Yeah, Paigaiwa. Now let's go back to Edo State. Edo State government, PDP, trade blame over state challenges. Yes, let me give it a little brief. The Edo State chapter of the PDP has accused Governor Monday Okpolo's administration of causing setbacks across various sectors in just 3 months. Speaking on a press conference titled Edo PDP State of the State's Address, the party's caretaker committee chairman Tony Azegbemi claimed that Edo had suffered a severe decline in education, health, security, infrastructure, and the economy. From education, where Edo has taken a notorious setback, to the health sector, where even the most basic medical consumables are unavailable, to security, the economy, infrastructure, power, and technology, among others. The list is endless, as Bemi said. He described the situation as unfortunate, alleging that Governor Okpolo lacks depth, vision, and a clear plan for governance. I'm not going to read further. These I have read from now. These are little excerpts from the Punch newspaper stating today. Yes, and there's this one. He said in October 2024, during the final days of Obaseki government, Edo monthly IGRO stood at approximately 8 billion. Today, under Okpolo, the state is struggling with barely 3 billion monthly, he said. The PDP further alleged financial mismanagement, claiming that the governor spent 5 billion on a fleet of armored SUVs and 9.6 billion on 60 Toyota SUVs for government officials. Woo! The internal generated revenue rose to 10.64 billion and it's increasing under Obaseki. And the highest they got was 7.8 billion, he said. Well, these are just a bit of the topics. I don't want to say read everything from Punch. But yes, now we are in Edo State. What do we think about what the PDP chieftain is saying about talking about the Edo State government? The floor is yours. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Before I leave, the fact is, if all these allegations, if they are true, we are in for the long haul. Because from what we are hearing from social media and all the other print medias, we are in deep trouble. I think Okpewolo, with due respect to him as the executive governor, I don't think he was prepared for the job. I think he was coerced by a group of people to come and take the saddle of leadership. I don't think he was prepared. Look at the caliber of people. With due respect to them, the caliber of people he's appointing into various positions. I saw our brother the other day, addressing a conference, addressing a group of people, telling them how the government is losing money to the union, to the drivers' union, and all that. A huge amount of money that the government was raking in I think about 20,000 or so, and the union were raking him about millions of naira for that matter. And he was advocating that they should disband all the unions so that all the things will be coming to him because he was made the head of the revenue. Can you imagine where somebody who has no basic economic ideas is the head of the revenue whatever in the state? So it is very funny. And other people in diaspora, people in politics whose parents are in politics, they are just bringing their children from abroad, people that are not versed in Edo politics, to come and be taking some positions. I don't even know what is happening. The appointment procedures, they are not genuine. They are not following the due process. The local government that they suspended, local government chairman and their vice chairman that were suspended for 2 months. We have not heard anything from the panel that was set up, though that was not an independent inquest. So nothing has been heard. Their suspension expired on the 17th of February. Yet we haven't heard anything. Are they coming back? Are they going to be on suspension indefinitely? We are waiting to hear from Okpewolo's regime. And the IGRO they are talking about, yeah, how can the IGRO just dipped from 10 billion or 8 billion to 3 billion? How we going to survive? And I think some APC apologists were saying that the IGRO of January was up to about 10 billion. So it was now confirmed that I think the NNPC, the tax or the money they were owing the state, they paid. That is why they paid a lot of money. So that is why they want to showcase that money for January. They were asking them to show that of February if they could. But we've not heard anything from them about February IGR. But we have to, everybody has to be talking because the state belongs to all of us. So if the IGRO, it has been depleted from 10 billion or 8 billion to 3 billion, we are in for the long haul. It's going to be a big problem. Okpewolo should wake up and use people that are, that are vast, people that are intelligent, people that are qualified for the job for them to do. You don't even see any one particular person that is very qualified for all these jobs. Rather, you see people crying on the street. The people are being beaten up. It's blood everywhere. Drivers are being beaten up. Commuters are being beaten up. People, land grabbers are back. I don't know. I think kudos to Obaseki. Obaseki did his best, though his best was not probably not enough. But he was able to sanitize the state to some extent. We're not going back to Egypt, but let's pray that everything changes so that we all can enjoy the after effect of a good government. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pagaiba. But will it not be too late by the time? When I mean too late, will the damage not be done too deep by the time any hope that we expect would come? Because
Hello, Beto.
yeah, hello Joe. Hello Joe. The time at which the funds are already depleting, that means a lot of things have been broken. A lot of things have been replaced.
The damage, sir. The damage started the day the man was nominated to be the candidate of APC. That was the day the damage started. Not be the day where person did die. So this right from the beginning, we envisaged that things were going to go south, and things has actually moved south. But the only thing we do, we leave our destiny in the hands of God right now, because it's really very, very, it's very appalling what is going on. Everywhere just scatter. I think God should come to our rescue. That's the way I say it, so that other people can have time to comment. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, Mr. Joe, I know you have been there.
I'm here again.
Yes,
Network
yes. Sorry about the network. Sorry about that. Yes, we are talking about Edo State Governor or Edo State government and the PDP having issues. Okay, but before we have a caller, can you guys just hold on for a minute?
Okay, that's all right.
Hello, caller. Are you there? Hello.
Hello, Niger Wash.
No, this is not Niger World. This is Upper Reporters and Talk.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
All right. Thank you. Una, good evening.
Good evening.
God bless all of you now.
Thank you very much.
Well, Nigeria award and now story be. So we'll continue to try our best so that we get it right.
Yes.
You understand? So for Edo State, my brother, sorry to say, Mona just come out mind for that one. The motor don't enter reverse. So Mona just come out mind for that one.
So
What make me to say Mona come out mind for that one? As you did there, so people will around you for there. Let's out of 70% inside. They understand how to put it in order. How to work anything where we pity one another. You understand?
yes.
So every person we see you need to plan ahead. But for this one where they did, so now you take them now, take organ of you know how much you want use for a year. What do you expect? As organ no know that one, now in boys, anyone can do better part organ. No one say another question. Okay, the boss we on got by now. We never see the boss on the load go and she go worry, go the different direction. So you see person never clear bush. You go to live foundation, or rather you go back sick down with one roof house. Is it possible?
No.
Yeah?
No, not
It's
possible.
not possible. More than not best. We hear the house because you know they string to us say happen like this. We know say this one at beginning. You understand? So more than not to emphasize on the word, more than not to reasoner. You understand? So now beginning with this, now what we they see with this. Oga no go school. Who want help Oga? See people want help Oga and Oga now. See all of them. Who you think say you want help Oga there? What good thing want to come? My brother, Muna try to move join her together. Move find other solution. That's all. Apart from that one, that's it. No day. You know, nothing we want expect for this. Nothing we don't want expect. We nothing want expect for this government. You Muna forget it. Nothing want expect. They need to do road. When in different town, New Benin. When be say me and you they see every day by day. When with me and you go to see every day by day, they go do everything. Me and you go to see every day by day. We say yeah, it's working. Yes, it's working. Me and you they see every day by day. Make it go inside village. Make it whether you go. It's not possible to carry and go that side. And you want it possible now. We have to when me and you they see. When me and you they see. Then we say wow, this man really working. My brother, sorry to say, if you go this El-Rufai road, this gutter, when somebody carry pass that El-Rufai road, somebody never come out for post. When that gutter want to scatter that time. He never come. Is it this? Because I just for that time. The boy even the lot or not. He never come out say they scatter because why? Because they are hard. You know the way you know go see they exposed. If you don't know people, don't see that you know still go no say like the pain now. That's the way they talk. When they talk, blah 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 blah. You know get this to offer. But don't be say you go this say before you spend 20 minutes with you, it go hard, but you don't get that. My brother, hold that one strong. I honest to you. Hold that strong.
Thank you very much.
I tell you because so those people, my brother, I'm gonna forget it.
Thank you.
See, we're not even one day. We're not feeling budget. We're not feeling budget. Who rather so now put so rather so the kind of company we want to be. Where the brain, where that one don't travel go. Now you don't travel go. Where you don't travel go.
Well,
now see the connection.
Thank you very much.
Now don't proceed the connection.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate your call. We expect you to call another time. Yes. Let's go to the panelists. We just heard from a brother, a caller. He doesn't sound happy, but he has given up. That's it. He has given up on the government. Well, I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say. The most painful part is that a lot of people said this beforehand, and it's like they are now looking like the men who saw tomorrow. But it's okay. Mr. Joe, give us your own version.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think.
Well, say just one comment. Therefore, I told you this just as my speaker said. The day the nomination will be automatically for it.
Mr. Joe, you are breaking seriously. You are breaking seriously. Please change your location a bit. Just maybe move your device a little because I want to make sure you.
Let me come back.
Mr. Joe, you are here with the double device. Double device.
Yeah, the first one. I think the first one has gone up.
Yeah, maybe he can stop both of them and come back with one.
Okay.
Okay. Now, yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. So at this point, it is funny because a lot of people, a lot of. I don't want to put myself in the equation because even I don't want to sound like I am being biased or I was partisan to it or I had my reasons or I'm a party member. No. A lot of people came out to say these things because we have seen them happen timeless, over and over, timelessly.
Sorry, Mr. Obizo, before he comes back, let me just hold brief before he comes back.
Okay, sir.
You see the Edo line they were talking about. I have somebody in the transport industry. When I discuss with him, because I passed that road, James Watt Road, and that place was still very bushy. Like I came back like 1 month ago,
Yes.
and when they announced that Okpewolo was has revived the Edo line, I had to call my people back home, the ones that are in transport industry. They were just laughing. They told me that they hired those buses they will return them soon. That even transport companies were trying to bid for Edo line. That nothing has been done yet until we started seeing the video on social media where people went there to take the video of Edo line premises and all that. You see, these people can be very cruel. Coming to the news media, coming to news station to tell us that Edo line has been revived. It was just like, for me, I was asking myself, am I dreaming? Because last month I was there and there was nothing there. It was still very bushy. So, but anyway, I was just trying to hold brief for Mr. Joe. So Mr. Joe is back. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
I'm
sir.
back. I'm back.
Thank you very much, Epagama.
Yeah.
Epagama, we'll get to that. Sorry, the Edo line again. Let Joe just give us a brief on what he.
Yeah, moderator, good evening all, because the first time
Evening.
the network was so bad. I told you about this guy. It's Monday, somebody, I've observed him, I tried to read him, try to analyze him. The guy have nothing to offer. Honest, let's be honest. We should be honest to ourselves. We shouldn't deceive ourselves because we are supporting one party. I don't know why we are. I don't know how to. I told you that last time. I say I don't think God will come to Nigeria because I know what I'm saying. So when you say black, you keep saying red. I don't know. What, what,
Sorry. Are you okay?
yeah, I'm all right. When you see black, you keep saying red. And you see it's black, you keep saying red. We knew this money don't have anything to offer. Basic education in life is very important. When you have basic education, quality basic education, it makes you understand certain things. Money does not have that basic education. It does not have it. Because this is what I'm saying, it does not have it, is that it like so much confident when he's speaking, when everything he's doing, there's no confidence that this man is a leader of local government. Don't talk about governor. So that guy have nothing to offer. Or somebody just want to fight Obaseki with this guy. He was not thinking about Edo people, he was thinking about selfish interest. Selfish interest. Because somebody pictured this guy to APC Abuja as in this guy after losing out from the Nindaosa. So he just went to embrace this guy. I don't know. Why are we so selfish, Nigerians? Why are we so selfish? That when we see the rating that we will see black, we keep saying it's red. We know this guy on set does not have anything to offer. So everything that is happening, we're not surprised. That guy have never come out to campaign one day, a full hour campaign and tell them what you want to what you want to do for them. So we're not. I'm not surprised. I know people are surprised. I'm not surprised. This is a Chan government, that APC just brought to come and the small money about to acquire. They want to come and loot it within a short time. It's because the guy is everything they are saying is a lie. How will you front Agboro as your government this thing? You say what does those guys know apart from collecting money and chop? Finish. Everybody is fronting, have nothing upstairs. They're after their pocket that they will just get this more money, go and build as a GROA, carry a shower at the end of the day. Finish. All the same PT member around Bawolo, because they have no future. They don't know what the future even take for Edo State. They don't know the plan of Edo. They don't even know. If you tell them to define the future of Edo, no, even Moses and God don't know the future of Edo. Modi, Modi does not know the future of Edo. He can't tell you. He will say he doesn't know. Where Edo is going, Modi does not know. Because as a leader, you need to have a point of direction. You have no point of direction, nothing. Okay, look at what he's doing at Iruwa now. Iruwa and Ekpoma, he's destroying houses. I'm not saying don't destroy kidnapper houses. There's a way. You don't sabotage the economy because you want to fight people, you want to fight crime. No. What you do, people, the people in charge, the person you caught on kidnapping, make sure you hold. Not if you destroy the house, you leave the person tomorrow. The person can go back to kidnapping and build another house somewhere. What you need to do is make sure the person is there, people you caught, they're in jail. Not leave their houses, because if you do that, if one person is a thief, every family member cannot be thief. So I don't
Yes,
know.
that is the point.
The guy is just confused. I don't know. He just confused. He just carry just as the last speaker said about the don't lie. They went to a higher, but just to propaganda, just to make sure say they say they are in charge, they are doing something. He just we go to one place and primary school and just say, basically they don't do. But I don't. This guy, oh God. I say I'm not surprised. If people that are surprised, I'm still worried. Why are they surprised? Because we already know this guy have nothing to offer
Uh,
before he forced it to do. For I just pray tribunal do the needful. Tribunal to do the needful. That's our prayer. Because this chapter have gone already. This chapter of APC modern people, they have gone. If you see what is happening in Benin now, just like we are starting 1998. You know, 1998 when democracy just come, how things were changing. That is how Edo State it is now. There's no proper planning, nothing. You don't even know what you're going to wake up and meet tomorrow morning in the street. In short, everybody is just trying to be careful, because tomorrow morning might just meet some boys in the street fighting. They don't, but they can just break your whiskey, just like that. Many states, I told you that, and say Zamfara is ahead of Edo State, and Zamfara is 70% ahead of Edo State. 70% ahead of Edo State. Zamfara, that is the lowest state in Nigeria. That is how we are now in Edo State. What caused all those problems? It's just a greedy politician who refused to realize, say, you need to have a second address as a politician. Don't rely on politics alone. You need to
But,
have a
but I like to ask, are his allies not seeing this problem? Is a are we saying a man like Pastor Izeyamu is not seeing what is going on, and it's not
all, let me see all those guys, all those guys.
listening to him? What is the if we all can see this, what is it difficult for these men that say they know what is happening? Are they comfortable with it, or is this what they want?
Those guys have been compromised. Those guys during the election, they have compromised. They can't say anything now. They are caged because they have compromised.
No,
They
because
want to.
even if good you collected money or you were compromised, there are some you can collect money and still give good advice.
Why would then? You see, let me tell you how politics work. When you are bringing somebody as a party member, you collected money during election to campaign for this person. It's difficult for you to speak. Very difficult. Very, very difficult, because the picture you pose that this person you are collecting money on his behalf, the person is qualified to be a governor. He has all it takes to be a governor. So because you also said the seller as well. So if you see someone like when somebody go to interview, he get confused. Because why? He said a wrong thing to Edo people. He doesn't want to come out and say old foolish it is. To come and say, I think this Monday it was actually wrong. Oh. I never knew that's how it's going to be. Oh. He keep looking for a way. If you ask the question, he will dodge and look for another question to answer you back. If you see insecurity in Edo State, insecurity, because how will you come? It's during the election when they cancel that civil whatever budget they created. I say these people they are not thinking of future at all. They're not thinking of election alone. Why are they doing this? You see, or it take comparatively 3 years to settle that security system. 3 years. That it was able to stabilize. They now understand the system, how it works, how just like that. You come because of election. You want to win election. You went to federal, now do mago mago, now cancel. I don't know your whole state. Oh, you the state the people want to govern. You oh, they cancel that security. When they do that, say well, give them 4 months time. You see, the review security system is very difficult. You know why? You have to do with trust. To rebuild it now is very difficult. Very difficult. Because now you have to bring some other people in, not just like that. You are bringing, you see, it took about 3 years to build that security system. They just came one day and said because of election, they say they stop there indefinitely. Local security system that is fighting kidnapping. You say you want to fight, you want to stop it because of election. Since that Monday could not be able to bring them back now. If you bring them back, that they say they sack some people, that's how it will be. Because you know why? The original one that was set up is still there. You bring people to come and mix up. We are breaking bad head and go there together. It can't work. Because security has to do with confidential. So I don't remember that. One our prayer, I do be praying that tribunal should do the needful. That's just it because when eventually this guy leave, that guy will come and try to organize within 1 year, can organize everything. See, I see how we can move back because
No,
this
but
guy have
okay, let's try to keep a big picture.
yeah.
What is the other plan? We should have another plan in case the tribunal does not give a verdict. What will be the plan? Is this how we are going to? If the tribunal wakes up tomorrow to say the case is dismissed, the case did not hold water, or the election or the result should stand, and the governor should be governor, or like a lot of people see it.
On what grant?
Or what other option? No, any on the ground that the president is the president and he can the Supreme Court or whatever can say the case is dismissed. What are the other options? Are we going to? What is next? Are we going to just say okay, let them have it? Or no, I'm not saying. I just want to know how do we going forward? What is the option? What is the way?
Ocean just to impeach that guy. That's just it. They have to impeach that guy. That's just it. I even prefer Dausa now than Mosde Paiwolo. I know what I'm saying.
You impeach him, a man that last week they said almost gave 200 million each to 6 people.
That guy will not take. They will cut. They will take his money. They will not. They will not. They will not. They won't.
Because I believe
Those guys won't.
there is something. It is far difficult or far different from the way it used to be.
They are going to throw more they out. I tell you, just don't be low.
I think from my own view, the power in the center is a part of everything that is happening in every state.
Yes.
Even the House of Assembly now, the House of Assembly members, all they need is just a guarantee from the president that they will retain their seats. They will become. They don't even need money. Let the president just give them that assurance that those elections that are coming in future would keep them where they are. Everyone will declare. Look at what is happening in River State. We are using that as a case study. The River State House is fighting the governor heavily.
That one, you see that one. There's no way they can win the governor. They should just know that one. They can't win the governor.
No, that is the same thing. If they cannot win the governor, can they win the power?
No. Pueblo is quite different. Pueblo does not know what is happening in the state. So Pueblo is a fraud. It's a frauder.
That's what we think. He doesn't know he became a senator. He doesn't know he has become a governor. He doesn't know he will become a president.
It's just unfortunate.
The man is climbing, he's attaining heights. And we are saying he doesn't know. He has been governor for over how many months? He doesn't even look stressed.
Every day for the team, one day for the owner.
That is it. Those are these are the lines that make me sometimes I question certain things. I don't
Monday
because
is
they call
Monday does.
themselves about the patient dog and the fattest bone. Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. The thieves are dying old. They are dying.
He
They are dying. The
goes
thieves are dying old. They are saying one day for the thief, every day for the thief, one day for the owner. The thieves are enjoying they are enjoying
let me
their
tell you
life.
the three things Monday is lacking now. Monday is lacking basic education, number one. Because if you don't have that basic education as a man, you can't be a quality leader. It's not possible. Second one, he doesn't know how to differentiate politics and governance. He don't know. He think he's still campaigning. Anywhere he go campaigning.
But even the president is doing that. Even the president is still campaigning. The president is trying to win the smallest seats in the country, even the local government and councils. So if the president can do that, why can't one day emulate his father, as he calls him? So those are the things. Those are the things I am seeing. I am seeing a place where I think we all just talk and these people decide what happens. It is not.
Mr. Moderator, can I interject a little bit? I'm
Go ahead,
sorry.
go ahead, sir. Go ahead,
Okay.
sir.
You know, like this, our speaker has been saying, Okpebolo now has been exposed. Before, nobody knew Okpebolo because he was not exposed. You know, when you are in Senate, nobody even cares about you because you are representing like 1/3 of the state. And you are in the house, they're just sitting in the house. He hasn't raised any motion. He hasn't posted any bill. He hasn't sponsored any bill. And nobody even cares because we from the Edosa will not even care about him. The people from Edo will not even care. So just a section of the state. So that is why he was not. Now he's from now, Okpebolo cannot even win a local government chairman if he goes to campaign as a local government chairman. Now he has been exposed. So I just want to buttress what the speaker was saying. He has been exposed. Nobody will vote for him in any other position. So not to talk of not do, he will become a senator. Not do, he will become president. No, not in that country anymore. He has been exposed. Somebody went go to shake if they talk. He go to shiver, he go to quiver if they talk. So how can that be? Even a class rep, when we were in school, when I was in the Polytechnic, I was a class rep. I would not, even a class rep of our institution would not even speak like that as if it's somebody from the primary school that was asked to go to higher institution to debate. It's just shivering. A whole governor shivering. Why talking?
With the
So he
people
has been exposed. Yeah.
with the
Thank you,
people
sir.
show him. Up till now, he never still build the confidence. I know that might not be Asian man though, because from Asian. We Asian, we are very intelligent, no matter whether we are educated, we are not educated, we are very intelligent and so confident.
Look at Kabaka talking boldly.
Godly.
Kabaka talking boldly with probably primary school to maybe class 3 or secondary school. Look at him talking boldly. Look at Ebo Stone. Commanding English. Ebo Stone. That Abata is calling Ebo Agberu. He's commanding English. He's speaking like a man. Very bold. And the governor is shivering. So, I beg. Go on, my brother.
That guy is a champ. And APC come and champ my do state, honestly. If Moduto still there.
We don't know what that network.
Yes,
We don't
I'm
know
here.
what
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, but the private driver was talking, so I said the private driver, are you done?
I already finished. The last one I said was Even people like Kabaka that people used to address as Hebo Stone. Look at the way they command English. Look
Yes.
at how confidently they speak in public. And a governor for that matter, a governor governing Edo State cannot talk for about 2 minutes. Just come out 2 minutes, you cannot talk. Let me kneel down to say thank you to governor. Kneeling down everywhere. God, who did this to us? Oh God.
No, but even on that, if we let's call it spade a spade. Some of these people actually supported this man. A lot of people, there were mammoth crowd. There were people. Some people are still defending him. It's just that a lot of people still don't defend him. But some of people that have come online, some people that have stood their ground, a lot of people are still defending him. So.
No, those people still defending him, my brother. Those people still defending him. That is stomach infrastructure. They feel that if they don't defend him, where are they going to get their daily bread from? So that's why they are sitting there. A lot of people have been disillusioned with the way Okwewo is behaving. A lot of people, but they have got no option than to continue to support him so that the food will be coming to their table. That's all.
When there's this somebody quiet, I'm a quiet man too. But when it needs for me to communicate, I will communicate. Or somebody keeps saying he's a quiet man. So a governor will not talk to the people. Is the only one that the first man to be quiet in Edo State or in Nigeria. When he needs people to communicate effectively, Modi cannot make a full statement. He can't. He cannot. If you finish the is it that I lay down or you find wanting to destroy the statement, is lay down or you do one thing, he start begging one thing. He cannot complete full statement. It's not possible. He must gap.
Yeah.
He went to radio TV station to say, did you see Obaseki with Ghana must go back, trying to go and buy ANEC as if ANEC was a commodity. Look at a whole governor speaking as if you are in the motor park. A whole governor trying to go and buy ANEC, not even bribe to buy ANEC. He's just talking anyhow, talking as if he's a baby. If he's being sued now to come and say where he saw former governor with Ghana must go back, trying to go and buy ANEC, can he substantiate it? If Shomole just told you to go and say that, would you tell Shomole you are not going to say anything like that?
It is strange. It is. Well, I don't like the guy said. How did we get here? How did we go this far? But well, it is sad. It is. He's one of us. First of all, we can't take that away from him. Yeah, we want him to. But I think it's a man that does not. I would not say he doesn't want to do. He doesn't plan. He doesn't wish himself well. I just don't understand why God has given somebody all of these and he just still cannot be humble or he cannot face the proper matter. Because I still see that he's still trying to be an anti-Obaseki. There's nothing he does without trying to talk about Obaseki. Maybe he thinks he makes him more intelligent, or he makes him have I don't know, more popularity, or maybe he should have people that he can call. See, let me know. He can ask Mr. Tuko for service. Mr. Tuko is an intelligent person. Mr. Tuko, that I know, that has come here to support him. There's no way that Mr. Tuko cannot put him on a good path. Why is he not working with those people? There's a barrister, Paul. Yes, a barrister Paul that came on this program. Even I think there's some other supporters that have come, that have spoken well, that I know would not
They don't.
they will
They
put
don't
him
need
on right.
intelligent people. They don't need intelligent people. They need people like themselves. If an intelligent man is there, they will push him aside. That is not how we do politics. They don't need intelligent people. How can an intelligent man employ an intelligent people or intelligent person? It's not going to be easy. So they will employ people of their likes. That's what they do. Because they must put these people that were fighting for them, people that went to the airport to fight. Those are the people that fought for them. So you see why they were fighting Obaseki. They were telling Obaseki that he was not carrying people along, carrying the touts along. The touts should go and learn some trade so that they can be gainfully employed. You can't just be on the street and ask the governor to employ you, to put you in one position. You see, even this our brother that is living in Europe, some people they are blaming the deputy governor for having not absorbed that his brother now that everybody know his elder brother. You understand? Okay, absorbed in what position, in what capacity? How is it going to absorb him? Even you see some.
They're blaming the deputy governors for not absorbing the deputy governor's brother.
Yes, a lot of people are blaming. When you go to TikTok and Facebook, you listen to some people. I just be on the FYP and be listening to some. You'll be surprised that people are blaming the deputy governor for having not absorbed that is that is brother. So you begin to imagine what position are you asking the brother to employ this man? What is he going to do? Is he going to be sagaring people? Is he going to be talking about married women that are having affairs with other people? What is he going to talk? We're talking about governance, and you see a whole lot of people coming to the platform to support what the speaker or the host is doing. That if even the other brother is driving a train in Europe, why should his brother be driving train when the younger brother is a deputy governor? Can't he employ him in one position? So that is the kind of level they are, and that's the kind of thinking.
So these people are expecting when you get into bring your brother. If it's not a doctor, you give him commissioner of health, or you give him a dope best. You give him anything because that's what they're insinuating.
That's what they're insinuating. Because that was the brother went home after they sworn him to stay with him so that he can get one of the positions. I think he's still at home now. Using police to arrest a lot of people because one issue or the other. Oh, that's where we are. Thank you to Abatobaze is working hard. That man, I don't know the kind of heart where that guy gets. The guy is fighting everybody. I never knew he could fight to this extent. I think he's a major opposition to Amaewhule. The guy is fighting hard.
It is strange. It is very strange that the things are coming out of it. I want to ask: is this how other states are? Do these things happen in other states, or it is just those that experiencing such a decline, especially when it comes to our human interaction and our government?
I've not seen this type before. Therefore, yesterday, one Igbo woman was mocking the whole of Edo State on social media. She said Edo people used to say Edo not they carry last. Now Edo is not even in the last position. It's not even get position. We don't even get position at all. That your governor cannot pronounce the figures in the budget. Your governor cannot address people. Your governor is employing Agberu to lead the state. That they have not seen this kind of regime before in Nigeria. What Amaewhule is doing in Edo State. That this is not the Edo State they used to know. The woman was mocking. It took more than 5 minutes. It was mocking Edo State, shaming all the Edo people. Population of more than 5 million people. Look at what we are. God, it's not easy. Not easy.
Well,
It's a
let
shame.
us. The fact that you have to basically, we cannot. Yes, we always hope for progress. Yes, but we cannot give up. That is why we see these days there are a lot of podcasts that have emerged. A lot of people are talking. There are various. I happen to see them interview one of the commissioners of one of Obaseki's commissioners. Yes, so I had to I had to listen for a while. Yes, a lot of podcasts have come out. A lot of people, the awareness is there. The awareness is everywhere. People are wanting to get educated. People are wanting to be inclined in politics, in the welfare of the state. But it seems as if people are getting more aware, we are getting a bigger decline. Because I hardly watch some things. When you want to check Edo news, the things you see will pain your eye. The things you hear will be coming out from there. They are funny. Everybody's out for the next man. Everybody's out for everybody's out for the same thing. I don't know where the mentality. I grew up in that town. I don't have that mentality. I don't know where it's from. I don't know if it's a new trend. I don't understand. People want to be ahead of people. People want to oppress. People want to. Some people are happy the way things are, and a lot of us are not. I don't know, maybe because we live outside the state, or maybe if we happen to live there, we'll begin to acclimatize and get used to it. I don't want to believe so, but it's funny. It is very, very funny, and it is not interesting at all. But well, let us hope for the best. You see, there's a big decline. How low can it get? No matter how, this is the lowest of the lows. So let's believe we have touched the ground, because we will have to start moving up after hitting the ground. Yeah, that's when you think, when you fall into a deep river, when your leg touches the ground, you know you have reached your depth. So the only way you can go back is up. So let us keep our fingers crossed. Before we round up, there's I want to talk about the Natasha saga, and they said that 13 senators who refused to sign the final report of Natasha suspension. Some senators did not sign. They felt the report of the petition. They felt the petition was too hasty. That the decision was too hasty, and they didn't sign. They said they questioned the speed. The ethnic community, the ethnic committee that pushed for suspension hearing was too. And the hearing was supposed to be scheduled for tomorrow, 11th, but unexpectedly was rescheduled. And honestly, some senators did not sign. I don't know if we talked about the senators that did not sign. We talk about the senators that signed. So apparently, if the senators that did not sign have a list, which means every other senator signed. However, I'm trying to say that I think Oshomole and Neda, two of the senators so far representing us, endorsed that signature. Yes, Neda was part of the ethic committee, and Oshomole signed. Well, a lot of controversies all off and on. People said the case was not handled properly. A lot of people still accuse her of being malicious, or there are mixed feelings or mixed reactions over the internet. We are not going to discuss that. I just want to say 18 senators did not sign, but those from our state did not sign. And it is not. We have 4 women. We have 4 women in the National Assembly, and one has been suspended. 3 there, only one signed. Ireti Kingibe, she did not sign. Others signed. I don't. I'm bringing this news up because amongst us, some of us know the truth. Some of us, when I mean the truth, we know we have compassion.
Akpabio made a big mistake. Do you know why I say so?
Why?
He's going to haunt him later. You see, when you were in 2025, no, they are saying democracy of backward. The war is globalizing. Nigeria have signed so many documents related to gender. So when this kind of case come up as a leader with a good moral, what you need to do, step aside, let them do a fair judgment, not by silencing the woman more. You are damaging your name. Tomorrow everybody will listen it. Your name still the man Akpabio. I don't know why they might think why you don't get good advisor. Tomorrow that Senate will end. Everybody will go to her, but your name still the man Akpabio.
No, but maybe he's trying to just shut the whole thing down. Well, I don't know, because
that news have gone far. You can't shut it down. It has gone far.
Well, that's true.
The best thing could have done, though, even though you want to maneuver the case, but just step down as a very good moral. People will see. You see, this thing about Fabio have done now, it have damaged so many women and push on to be politicians in future. He doesn't know what they have done. Whether Natasha present the petition the right or not right way, why just listen to the petition first. Do a fair hearing. Whether you need to maneuver, you maneuver, but let the case come out and say, okay, Agbabi was not guilty. Oh, even Agbabi was guilty, you have to apologize. So all those are leaders. You forgot the Senate will end in 3 years, 2 years time. Your name remain Agbabi. Let him go to US after this. He doesn't know anything. You see, Nigerian politicians, they don't think forward. They only think backward. They only think backward. Even in UK,
but
let it come to UK.
Sometimes these people say, who cares? Sometimes they say they don't care.
You don't know anything. You have to care. Even that thing, well, he has 4 daughters. You have 4 daughters. You don't think of your daughter's image. I don't know.
Well, that's a strange one. That's another one again. Every day we continue to
Okay.
wonder.
Can I add my suggestion?
Go ahead, sir. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Like my brother here said, Akpabio has, I think, in my opinion, he has made one of the greatest mistakes. You know, they say one day monkey go market, go return. He has been trying this, and probably this one now and he's going to involve a lot of people in this saga and in this debacle. Number one is our brother Neda Imaswen. We have
Yes.
never heard from Neda Imaswen. Nobody even knew him before he became a senator. And he was the arrowhead. Look at all the conditions he gave. He's the one in charge, he's the chairman of the committee on ethics. And I think the conditions he gave has been the most draconian since this Senate was came into being. I think it was about 6 conditions or thereabout that he proposed to be meted, the punishment to be meted on Senator Natasha. saying that he should not be paid for 6 months. How can you even propose that a fellow senator should not be paid? How is she expected to take care of her family if she does not receive salary for 6 months? And that she should not even get close to the premises of the National Assembly. And she should not introduce herself as a senator for that 6 months. And she has to send a written apology to the Senate, to the Hollow Chamber, after that 6 months, before she can even be forgiven, which means it was proposing an extension of that 6 months after the expiration of that 6 months. And not only that, this woman is representing Kogi Central. So you are disemphasizing her own people because of what she did in the Harlow Chamber. I think that was true draconian. And the hasty nature of this man just hastily took that decision and went to the house. And for Akpabio should have waited, like this our brother said. He should have recused himself from being the judge of that. He was the one hitting the gavel on the table, and you are the one that was accused. Whether because of that accusation, the problem emanated from the accusation she accused Akpabio. And instead of you to recuse yourself, the deputy senate president is there to have taken up the issue. You took up the issue, and even the second punishment. Then when he read the prayers to the house, and the house said nay. Akpabio turned the the decision of the house and said, probably you guys didn't hear how I read it or what I read. He read it again. It was still nay. He went back the third time and read it, and just say the nays have the nays have it. Oh, well, and there was a kind of little uproar in the house, but because they are cabals. People don't challenge them that much, and he just allow it to pass. Whereas it was nay. If you go back to the proposed punishment, you see that the second one was no. People went against it. And before Mr. Dr. Oji Uzokalu raised a motion that her workers should be paid, so that one went through. I think Oshomole too tried to make a prayer that the punishment should be reduced. I think that one did not go through and all that. So all these senators that are signing, appending their signatures on this suspension and all that, I think most of somebody like Neda Imaswe would not come back.
No, no, no,
I
no.
can hit my chest. He's not coming back. He was not even known. Do you know that Neda was a kind of placeholder for Urohide? So it was Urohide who asked him to go and take the form for Labour Party because he was sensing that Obaseki would not give him the form, the chance to run for the governor under PDP. So he asked Neda Imaswe to go and take the form as a placeholder so that if Obaseki refuses, then he will go and take that form from Neda. So when Obaseki they eventually gave it to Aswe Igodalo, then he went to Neda. Neda said, Oga, no, that will not go work. I've already secured the ticket. I will not give it back to you. That is why Urohide decamped to APC because he felt there was no chance for him. So that was what happened. He was not known. And there's the information from the US now that that guy was
Yeah,
allegedly.
I was
Allegedly.
coming to that because
Uh,
yes, I was coming to that.
so
Because it is not yes, I say allegedly, but it's on the
Nana
people's
Nyash won't come out. Now he go put hand for tortoise
yes.
Nyash.
The
Nana
You
the,
see,
the,
Nyash.
the
you
rumors
see,
going
you
around rumors going around
see
about him
you see why
is
this
that
case is different. You see why this case is different. This case looked like more international case, not local case. Do you know why I say so? If you ask me, you see, Nigeria in 2003 2002, that was one thing they did in US when it comes to how to share to bring women into politics. So at least say all countries should try at least 30 to 20% to bring women into politics so that at least they can have competitive houses. Nigeria put a hand on that paper and sign. Since then, they have not been doing it. There's so much like they failed. See, so many things is coming up now. This one where it happens, so Akpabio is going to go for it. He doesn't know anything. He just think it's not everything you do will and cover. When you do in as a governor in Akwa Ibom State, you do a cover. As a minister of Nigeria Delta, you do a cover. This one is international, and the person you did it with is so vocal. That's why I like this case. That woman
She's a lawyer. She's a lawyer.
can't close her mouth. She is so vocal, and she belongs to so many international organizations. Akpabio is going to go in for it. He thought it's. Let me tell you, there's some cases you don't just close. You do it as normal, come out as a leader, a very good moral leader, and beg. Nigeria will, the whole world will forgive you. Forget about your Kaba. Kaba sometimes does not pay because you know why? After Kaba, your name will come in. Akpabio does not know. The Senate will finish. The Senate will finish. Your name Akpabio, the man Akpabio. You have 4 daughters. You eventually they might come into politics tomorrow. So you are just laying a very bad foundation for your family. I saw your wife coming like I'm ashamed of your wife. Why will you come and defend the man? Do you, even a small picking back for back, can you defend the small picking? Come out and say you're defending my husband. How will you trust your husband? So it's Akpabio should go back and revise that suspension. You silent her because she accused you. That is a very simple thing. If somebody accused you, you silent her. It's a very simple thing. You are relying on technicality. On what basis? It's a different case. Sexual harassment and position position, sitting position are quite different case. Okay, if you suspend them for if you suspend them for sitting position, okay, go let's continue with the sexual harassment that involve you.
And my brother, the Senate rules said you cannot suspend a senator for more than 14 days.
It's not possible.
Why are they suspending her now for 6 months?
You know what they want to do? They want to suspend after 6 months. They will do that 6 months. Oh, don't be so small 6 months. Oh. That's what they are planning. Oh. See, that lady will not come out of that. That's their plan, but it will not work. It's not everybody you silent that you sleep with. This woman and the husband to have influence. They are going to fight Akpabio. I'm telling you, Akpabio. Oh. A time will come. People will say, no, Akpabio, you have to step down. Because when the heat is becoming too much now, you have to step down now. That's the truth. Because this one don't have to do with money now. Because Akpabio even get so many cases with the SEC. So many cases. Fraud. When he was a governor, when he was NDDC. So, short.
No, he's already in APC. When you come to APC, your sins will be forgiven, according to Shomole.
Nobody forgets that part.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said, but nobody forgets it. Imagine what the internet never forgets. Oshomole, when he talks without guard.
No, you know that Oga Obizoji, he defended the statement during his last television interview. He defended the statement. He said there was one person whose name was I forgot the way he defended it. That he was referring to that person because of that name. And that the name says if you come to so place, your sins will be forgiven. That is what he meant, not the APC. But you openly said if you come to APC, you mentioned the APC. But you know, all these people not ashamed. Now people papa be all this one. No person go see rich house in children go say welcome daddy.
But people person like Oshomole, when he goes around faffing around. His son has become commissioner. He will tell his son, this is the reason why I was misbehaving worldwide. So this is for you to become commissioner from nowhere.
Let me just say this because I may not be able to talk later. The reliable source I have from Edo State, no a standard person in Edo State want to work in Pueblo government. Nobody want to associate with it, even from APC. They don't want to work in Okpebholo government because they don't want to be rubbish as a.
They don't want to be stained.
No, they don't want to
That
work with that.
stain. Yeah.
They don't want to work with Okpebholo. That's why it's difficult to get a complete commissioner. They don't want. When you give them, when you call them, they are bringing up people, those retired politicians, all those or local politicians that are doing, that all those people that are playing local politicians. Okay, please,
What did
can I can I be so positive to a point? I don't want to be a commissioner now. I don't want to do this one now. I don't want to be a DJ now. So they are bringing local people to work with him because he's a local man. So you have to work with local people too. Because we can't, in a way your brain rich now you will work with. You can't work if you work with intelligent man, you will fight every day because that you will it's quite you'll be seeing things differently. So that they refuse to work with him. The guy should just go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because he have dropped the moral of Edo people. Dropped the morals. In short, we are proud people, but this man don't finish Edo people. We are very proud. We are.
Okay. So we are very proud of him. Yeah, well, that is yes, we have hit almost the 2 hour mark of the program, but as it is, yes, we have heard from our panelists, our great panelists, my great panelist, Mr. Joe Epagaiba, and Chief Oye, even if she's been here, but she didn't say anything. So we are about to hit the 2 hour mark, but I'll just say this one topic. And you see the way things are going, it is our people can get on the extreme, or our people can go deep when a person does something. You see, I want to make this emphasis. This last one news is on the senator of the senator representing Edo South, Mr. Neda Amaewhule. Yes, I think he was used to play a dirty role. That is one thing that people should be mindful of. He was used to play a dirty role, probably to get a guarantee for his God knows what, or why, or because he is part of the ethic committee. And whether you like it or not, ethic committee, the chairman of the ethic committee, you have to play a role without favor or fear. So he played a role. Now there are news coming out on him. They are alleged. This news has been only on Sahara reporters and the Gazette Nigeria. This it says Neda Amaewhule, Nigerian Senate Ethics Chairman, who suspended Natasha Akpoti, banned for life in New York for fraud and gross misconduct. This is not a good one. It's not a good one. I'm not saying it is alleged, but it was already going around just because he played the role as a committee chairman. And as it says here, they said Daphne Sheffield hired Mr. Amaewhule to represent her on a matter in 2009 and paid him tens of millions of dollars for legal fees. Instead of appearing for her, he absconded with the money and triggered a morass of petition, that his action contravened existing New York bar code and rules. However, blah, 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 he said he kind of took the money, he went to Nigeria to stay for a while. However, his law license has been banned in the state of New York, or in the city of New York, because it goes with city and codes. You see, Nigerians they go far when something happens. I'm not saying that has done anything wrong, but right now they are going to bring out something from 2009 for a man that has just joined the APC and now nobody's saying anything from him. I think the man has been quiet for a reason. Now they have brought his legs out, and he's now on the hot spot. He'll be thinking of, they'll be asking me now, okay, that's what happened. Tell us, Senator, we just saw the news. They will tell him. He will begin to explain, and according to the music icon, he will explain tire. So these are the things that I don't know. We keep complicating issues. Well, I just said I saw it, and I said I should share it. We have done our 2-hour mark. The basic here, the bottom line is that I always give my African proverb. My African proverb today says, my proverb is African proverb on hope. An African proverb on hope. And this says, to get lost is to learn the way. To get lost is to learn the way. It means that experiencing setbacks or failures or slow beginnings can actually lead to valuable lessons and ultimately a better understanding of the path going forward. To get lost is to learn the way. Meaning, if you lost, when we started as upper reporters, I didn't have vast knowledge in media entertainment the way I have it now. And then I didn't believe that I could moderate all by myself, or I could be in the studio alone without panelists. We didn't know, but now I've created a team. Myself, Mr. Joe and Chief Oye, we have been the most consistent for a while now. Yes, we didn't know this. We got lost in the way, and now we are learning our tracks. We are learning the path. So that is the experience. When you experience errors, you learn from the mistakes. So that is it. That is what hope is all about. So bringing this, the reason why the proverb of hope is coming, we are talking about what has happened in Edo. Edo, right now, I don't want to write off the government. I don't want to say anything negative. But I think whatever loss or whatever direction we have gone wrong, it is now time for us to retrace our steps, retract our ways, and learn a valuable lesson from what has happened from the last election. This is not for me, it is not for you, it's not for them, it is for us all in general. A valuable lesson should be learned from what we experienced in the last election. And going forward, we should ensure it doesn't happen again. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of today's program. It was brilliant having my people here. Yes, a guy has left. Yes, it's practically 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. over where he is. Thank you, Mr. Joe. Thank you, Chief Oye. Thank you guys for coming to the studio to share knowledge with me. Before I go, I'd like to say something. Let me say something. I want to say two things. First, I want to read a comment from the chat. The comment is from Godwin Osato. From Godwin Osato. He says, he goes over, he makes a comment about the Rivers debacle. He says, Fubara is problem to Rivers people. He should be impeached for Rivers to have peace. Social media and gullible Nigerians are part of the problem. He said, rule of law is what is expected of everyone to follow, but social media contractors who know nothing, especially the education illiterate among them, busy deceiving Nigerian people. Well, that is Godwin Osato's comment on. Godwin Osato, thank you for your comment. Please, we want to see more of it. And please expatiate when you talk about. Yes, I know the first comment was about the River State, but the second one, please educate us more. Anyways, my people, I want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you, everybody watching from the comfort zones, from their homes, telephone, no matter where you are. The caller, we appreciate that. We want to see you guys do more of this as we call it a day. Enjoy your week. See you on Friday, 8 o'clock Nigerian time. And we hope we're going to be an extra exciting one. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Chief Oye. I'll see you guys on Friday.